He's hooked up. And it's pretty easy to tell where we're at, but first good rainbow of the day. 16, 18 inches.
I'd say yeah, it's 17 to 19, somewhere in there, yeah.
So we're gonna let him go and we're gonna keep fishing.
There we go, good start.
There we go.
Decent.
It'll be a good day.
Oh yeah. We're hooked up on a pretty nice fish here, guys. Feels pretty decent. Pulling out drag pretty good. That's a nice fish. Dang, this is a big fish, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting much on him. It's such a tiny little hook too. Oh man. This is a stinking big fish, dude. Stinking big fish. Listen to the drag. Oh my gosh, he's fighting so weird, dude. It's gotta be a trout.
Good trout.
Hooked it halfway up the water column, 16 feet deep, and I hooked him at the top of the auto zoom. He's coming now. Never mind, just ripped it back down to the bottom again. I mean, it was just a little green mark, and I went up and just solid purple, and I'm like, oh, here we go. He just rips me back down to the bottom every time I get him up a little ways. I'm nervous because it's that tiny little jig.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, tell me about it.
What's all this dirty stuff in the water? Is that?
I don't know what it is. If it's a little algae or food or stuff, or if it is. Dust. Well, the way it's floating, it makes me wonder what it is. Dude.
Oh my gosh. He is ripping.
It's 3 pound test, and it's that tiny little hook, and I don't want to pull too hard because I don't think it's in solid. I mean, like, it's a weird hook set. It didn't feel great. Yeah. Just right back down. We got to be fucking over there at 50 feet probably. I still got quite a bit of line on. Oh, don't rip back down again.
It's just like the bass that fall down.
God damn. If it gets off, I'm gonna be I'm gonna lose my shit if it gets off. I'm gonna be so pissed.
I lost one when I was on the phone over there.
Oh, did you see it? It was there for a second. It was in the hole. It was in the hole. I don't know how big it is. I've got my drag set pretty light. Holy crap.
Oh, I see him.
Nice one. Oh, he's running underneath the ice. I hate when they do that, man. That's when fish get off. Here he comes.
Oh, good trout.
Oh, man. Come on, just turn up, buddy. Oh, here's when I horse him too much, trying to get him turned up, and then you lose him. Just I know. I'm trying, but it's so hard. Go, baby. He's not as big as yours, but that's a nice one still.
That's a good one. Oh, yeah.
Stuck that in there good, didn't I? Oh, yeah.
Jeez. Oh, man. You get it stuck in that hard patch.
Gosh, this is going to make us stay here a little longer, even though I don't want to keep any trout, but they're fun. That's a tough fight. Here, let me.
Good fish.
Wet my hands down. Heck yeah. Decent. Get him back down there.
Good fish.
Down he goes.
Kick down. Sweet.
Hell yeah. On the micro jig, the tiniest little, oh, it just popped out of the fast snap too, like just now. I don't know if it happened when you were unhooking it or what, but on the tiniest little micro jig with a little plastic on there. was sick. Heck yeah. Love catching bigger fish like that on our perch stuff, but I don't know if you guys can see that well or not. A tiny little jig. Little Wonder Bread jig with a little pink lunker hunt maggot on there. Nice. Feels good to hook up with a better fish at home here instead of just only catching good ones at the river. It's a solid fight too. It took quite a while.
Now we're getting into them a little bit. Good 10.5-inch jumbo. So that's 2 good perch on the day. We're gonna keep going for them, but
nice fish. Doesn't feel big. Not taking that drag yet, but it feels pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. Running into the ice again. Oh, it didn't feel big until now. It just took out quite a bit of drag. Here he comes. You ready? He was in the hole for a second there.
okay. Almost has another one. Probably a good rainbow. That's
I had a fish on the bottom and I went to drop down to it, and this one chased me down the whole way.
backwards way of grabbing around it, but
Oh yeah. Let the hand down first a little bit.
it's good trout.
Not as big as the other two. They just keep getting smaller, it seems like, but hey, we'll take them. They're way bigger than what we were catching at other lakes this year. Hey, yo, come on, buddy. Let's chill. Smack. Oh yeah, come here, bud.
This thing's like the ticket. Get out and oh shoot, there's an eagle back there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, little bald eagle. It's a beautiful fish.
It seems like the ticket out here is getting about 15 to 20 foot of water.
Honestly, I think I'm 25 here.
And just keep dropping it and bringing it back up, and they'll end up chasing it.
Honestly, about halfway down, he met me, and that was the end of the story. He chased it down, and I just kept raising him up real slow until I saw the rod tip bounce.
No, that's a good fish.
What a nice fish.
It's been
Too bad trout don't taste better, because otherwise we'd be keeping them, but they're too pretty to keep.
oh, they are.
They taste pretty decent, but not as good as what we can go catch this evening, hopefully.
I'll tell you how they taste after I smoke the ones we caught at time.
Look at that. You were talking about ready to go back down. Oh, they are slimy. Jesus. Not quite as bad as northerns, but they'd probably be second on my list of most slimy fish. We're hooked up again. Doesn't feel like a terrible fish. Feels like it might be kind of the ones we're looking for. I'm not gonna lie. Oh! It's a perch. Not a bad one at all. Wow. Came off right at he hit the bottom of my Vexilar, hit the bottom of the Vex and popped off, and he was so tired that he just kept floating up, and I grabbed him. Yeah, that's probably an 11-incher. 10, 11. There was a group of three of them just, I mean, those ones that you're missing that are coming up real slow and hitting it, that's what they are. Acted exactly like that. Yeah, that's a beautiful perch. I'll clean that one all day. No, I'll clean that one all day. No, I don't throw ones like that back. That's a beautiful perch there. Wow, I cannot believe that. Who sucks now? That's a tiny fish. Oh yeah, got a whopper, baby. You ready to see this thing? Not as small as I thought it was gonna be. But that one's definitely on the small side. Back down he goes. 23 feet of water. Way out here off of a big point where it says we should be in 30 some. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. We are into them now, guys. Oh, that's a freaking jumbo right there. It's a little shorter, but that is a fat, stinking perch right there, man. I'll keep that one all day. Whew. Back down we go.
Hooked up again.
You thinking trout?
No.
That's a hell of a perch if it's a perch.
Oh, maybe
I'm thinking trout. Just the way it took out drag like that, I'm thinking trout. Some good bend in that rod.
head shake feels good. Oh, pike.
Oh yeah, it is a little pike. Oh, you hooked him good.
Grab him. Oh, there we go.
Damage your line at all. What the heck?
You can't get but on that
Not what you would expect.
little sea salt. No, that's a different one on there.
I don't know why I won't hit it. There he is. Terrible hook set. Not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. He never hit. I just slowly picked up and he was there and I hooked him. Not a bad perch at all. Huh?
I'm hitting the ball behind you.
All right, whatever. There's plenty of fish over there where you were. I was seeing more fish over there. We can switch sides though. I'll switch sides with you quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit in one of those over there and catch the fish that you were missing. Bury him so that eagle doesn't take him. I don't know, but I'm sure he'll see a fish if we leave it laying there. Somebody was out here earlier, some dead minnows. Could have been pike fishing, honestly. That was such a weird bite. I got it on camera. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I mean, that was what that fish did. Everything about what that fish did was weird. He came in from the side. One came in from below him, and that's why I looked down and I noticed that my jig was purple, which it hadn't been. So I just slowly picked the rod up and got him to like 2.5 feet off the bottom with him just dead on it. And then I tried to pull him up a little bit higher and he stopped and started going back down. So I dropped it right above him and he came back up and hit it. Just weird. Hooked up, baby. What a spastic little fish. Oh, it's a northern. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Nice trout. Nice trout. He's just not tired at all. Big trout. He's just not tired at all. He's right under the ice, and I hooked him just literally a second ago. There he is.
Not a big surprise. Thomas has a good trout on.
That's a giant.
Oop, oop.
Just let him settle for a second. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
It's about the size of the one I caught this morning.
That is a stud. Look at that jig just hammered in there. Dang, he smacked that jig, and I freaking let him have it.
Oh man, that is a...
With the hands down quick. Massive, look at that thing.
Massive jumbo.
That's a stud.
Let's get it. Oh, we didn't get a measurement on him.
That's all right. Kick good and hard, bud. There he goes. Heck yeah.
Hey guys, it's Thomas and True. We just want to do a quick recap on how we caught some of those fish today. It was kind of a little bit of a slow day to start with. We started up in about 12 feet of water. Must have been about 10, 12 feet. And there was some really nice like drop-offs and a point up in there, and we thought for sure there had to be some fish hanging on that structure up there. Ended up being there was absolutely nothing up there except True moved out towards that 20-foot mark and caught that first trout early. So then we started thinking, well, maybe more of the fish are out further. So we slid out off along that point, and our navionics ended up being off a little ways actually, but it ended up helping us because I was looking for the steepest drop off and ended up finding kind of a false point where the navionics said it should have been dropping off, but the point actually continued out, and I don't think the spot had been hit very much because if guys were using navionics, they weren't finding it. And that's where we caught most of our perch and the rest of our trout and True's Northern.
Yep. Yeah, so we were just using a mix of little Wonder Bread jigs and using the small Craigie plastics and waxworm plastics. You know, no live bait today. Caught that Northern on a little Cecil, just kind of a little spoon. Most guys use it for perch and sunnies, but works for everything.
Yeah, all in all, pretty good day of fishing. Can't complain. It was beautiful weather out, a little bit of wind. It was probably 50 degrees. You can see the snow's melting on top of the ice.
Absolutely beautiful day. We got a little bit sunburned sitting out there, so.
Yeah, so hard to complain about that. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and we hope to see you guys watching the next Max Flight video where hopefully we finally get into some turkey hunting. Catch y'all next time.